Kitsap County, here's a real estate riddle for you. What has record price reductions and record pending sales? Give up the Kitsap real estate market. And now, we all know that math doesn't add up. Today's market report includes a high price reduction count. We saw lower average sold stats last week, and sales price to list price is sporadic. Stay tuned while we uncover the hidden reasons for Kitsap's unusual real estate trends. 114 new houses for sale due to high levels of new listings the past several weeks. Kitsap saw 155 pendings this week, yet we only had 92 solds. This is a 40% termination rate between pendings to solds. Typically, 20% termination rate is what we see in a normal market. In a turbulent market like this one, a 40% termination rate is not surprising. Two thoughts come to mind when comparing pending sales to sold sales. Buyers are being affected by rates. Why the high pending sales? One potential reason, there's tons of buyers backlog from years of low housing supply. It's likely to take a while for these buyers to work through the system. Another potential thing that could happen is buyers at any point could simply get scared by the market volatility and simply stop buying. Events that could cause this are a shocking economic event, like the default of a major corporation, similar to what we saw in 2008 with the default of Lehman Brothers. An event like this is not out of the question right now. The upcoming few weeks or months will be very interesting to watch. The second question is, with 130 to 150 pendings over the last 4+ weeks, why are we seeing so few sold sales? 40% of pending sales are ending up back on market. This tells us there's a Bermuda Triangle where pending home sales die. Between March 29th and May 17th, Kitsap County had 50 pending sales go back on market during this time period. 40% of the back on markets were due to inspection. 27% were new builds. We do not know why these went back on market. 18% were contractual issues. 10% were due to financing. 5% were not able to confirm. I think the good news here is that only 10% of these back on market sales were due to financing. Buyer or seller, what I'd zero in on is that 40% that went back on market due to inspection. That stat tells you to get your house in good selling condition or price your house accordingly. Speaking of inspections, only 35% of pending sales waived inspection this week. That is down from 52% last week. Price reduced listings continue to increase. This week we had 35 price reduced listings. 12% of Kitsap housing inventory reduced price this week. Residential housing inventory is 302 without condos. Inventory continues to increase. Consecutive days on market is 7. Average sold price without Bainbridge Island is $616,000. And home buyers, on average, homes sold for 4.82% over list price this week. Last week, sales price to list price was 7.71% over list price, and that's a great example of market volatility. We are seeing market volatility in nearly all markets right now. Dow, crypto, metals, and real estate are all very volatile. In a stable market, we might see weekly glitches, but the overall trend is fairly steady. I will take an additional moment here and share this last thought. Volatility of the current real estate market is showing extremes that we typically don't experience. It reminds me of an engine failing. Revs way high, way low, way high, way low, right before it dies.